Thank you for coming back. Today is Tech Day, so it's for all those of you in tech partnerships, that's really what we're focusing on today. And we have also a special treat in the afternoon. The Salesforce App Exchange team is here doing an intensive. So those of you who are interested in the exchange, definitely spend time with them. That is going to be really important for, I'm sure, this year's growth. But, we have a whole day of the conference ahead of us, so I'm already done. Let's think about what's happening after, right? So what's happening next? So this has been great. It's been so long since we've been together. But one thing that I've seen over the last 3 years since we last had this conference is how much new things have been happening in partnerships, how many more people are in partnerships, how many more voices there are, how many more ideas. There's a lot going on. Our mandate is to support you in your careers and it's a very high-risk job being in partnerships, take the anxiety out, give you support, and amplify those who are in the market. We support all market actors. That's one of our sayings here. So what's coming up after this is the next quarter, we're going to spend a lot of time bringing together anyone who has a voice in the industry, could be you, aggregating it, amplifying it, sharing it on our blog, on social, in our newsletter, and Slack, trying to build a single place where the compendium of all the knowledge inside partnerships reside so that you can come to the Cloud Software Association and find something, an answer to your questions. And we're working with other great voices in the industry, like Jared Fuller at Partner Hacker, and Bader, who has the tech partner ecosystem, and Peter Lai and Rob Spee. Their podcasts, we are amplifying people like that. So if you have something like that, please come to us. And that's basically what we're going to be working on. And one thing that also really gets to me is we ask the same question and give the same half answer year on year on year. But we've been building these articles on the CSA blog to build more definitive answers so that when you're going to your boss and saying, well, we should invest in channel partnerships, here's how we're going to do it, you should have a pretty good tactical readout from all the other people in the industry before you. And we think we have that knowledge now after 10 years of having the conference and 3 years or 4 years of Slack and all the blogs. So that's what we'll be working on next. Of course, this is really about networking. So we're going to do more networking, just some things to do after digitally, of course, because we can't all be in person all the time. If you haven't joined the Slack, please do that. Everyone here is an executive member of the CSA, which means you have a fully paid annual membership. There is a paid members area in our Slack called #members. I'll invite you in if you are coming in through the join. If you go actually into the members area, there's also a pin with all the materials for all the members. It's only members only as well. And I'll be sharing that more actively going forward as well. There's a lot of knowledge, actually, we've been collecting for you, and then we're going to do more networking events online. Secretly, I'm trying to work on a virtual event in June. It's not going to be Zoom, a little bit more fun, but we'll see how that comes out. Also, the Brella app, if you're not in it yet for some reason, please do that, because everyone here is at the event is in there. So if whoever you met, you can still stay connected to them forever, really, through Brella. That's a pretty powerful tool, so use this. And people keep asking me why I mentioned Tom Holland when I mentioned Brella, but those who know, no. I'm just going to say that. If you don't know, Google it. It's amazing. Okay, the next thing is drinks, because that's really what I'm all about. It's all about the free drinks here. We're finally back in person, in 2022, so we're back to this. There are definitely going to be more meetups. So if you're not in the meetups in Slack, and there's a bunch of other sub-meetup groups in Slack, please do that. I'll be organizing that throughout the year. There'll be meetup leaders in New York and Toronto and whatever. Please do that. Also, we have cocktail parties at Inbound, SaaStr, and Dreamforce coming up. We actually have booked the venue at Inbound, so those of you who are going after that audience. The way that the CSA works is we chip in amongst all the sponsors, and then we have the party, and then the sponsors get the list of leads, and then you can contact them. It's a very efficient way to do marketing at conferences, and we have these standing parties at these conferences, and we work with the conferences for this as well. So please, if you're interested in this, reach out to me or Lindsay, and we'll help you get connected to our cocktail parties. Also, there's a lot more conferences going on. There are like AWS Summit and Money 2020 that people go to. I'm building a list of all the event planners in the industry. So if you organize events, you want to do co-marketing with other companies, or you have an event planner in your company, let's introduce them to me. And I'm going to build a list so that when we're going to these conferences, we can find other co-sponsors to organize more cocktail parties and things like that together. Our job as an association is to cut the cost of go-to-market actions like that by working together. And finally, this is a big announcement. So we're working with SaaSter, and we have, for CSA members, have a really good deal. They gave us a group buy for all the members, for your coworkers, for your friends, anyone going through this trade association. You don't have to be a member. It doesn't have, you could be, your sales reps could be anyone. It's 25% below the team ticket price. So right now, the team ticket prices at SaaSter are $7.99. So it'd be $5.99 for CSA members. We're selling on blocks of 10. And the actual magical kicker is once we get to 100, they'll give us a lounge for ourselves. So if you want to organize meetups or little events at SaaSter, we'll have a space as a Cloud Software Association to extend to the members for you to book it. Because that's like for a pretty big conference, that's a pretty valuable way to get the most out of SaaSter. And so you can sign up here, just as many tickets as you want, cloudsoftwareassociation.com/SaaSter. If you want to go buy some tickets, buy them through us. It'll be cheaper. And then, of course, we'll have the lounge as well that you can use. And of course, drinks. We're going to have a Partnership Hackers launch party today at 4 o'clock in the networking hall. So grab a beer. Celebrate Jared and his new thing. It's pretty cool. Obviously, we've got to have a party. It's SaaS Connect. And with that, I think that's it. So that's what's coming next. So do reach out if you have a voice, you want us to amplify, you want to organize events, please do that. Join the Slack community, keep Umbrella, and hopefully we'll see you at SaaSter as well. Okay, thank you so much.